striking and incredibly unique.
This is the one that everyone has been ordering off hsn.com. I don't even know if we have any left of this necklace. This is probably my most popular necklace in like the past 6 months.
So it is the Multigem beaded toggle necklace, and it's a lot of stones. I tried to write them down, I ran out of space.
I haven't.
It's Amazonite, it's jasper, it's amethyst, it's brown quartz, carnelian, garnet, iolite, moonstone, peridot. You've put the entire collection all in one necklace.
I have. So there's so much meaning to this necklace. Let's start off with the fact that it is one of the coolest necklaces you're ever going to wear. You've got 43 carats of gemstone in this necklace. And just so you know, you've got a 30-inch chain with a gorgeous gold toggle. Here's the story. Are you ready? This is called Cleopatra's Needle. Cleopatra's Needle is a very famous pillar. There's one in London, one in Paris, and one in my very own New York City. The pillar, the Cleopatra's pillar, represents the pillar of strength and security. How about you're wearing something that's strong and secure? The design itself is so timeless. It's that talisman design. You've got all the colors. It's super chic. It falls in the perfect place on everybody, whether you have a larger chest or a smaller chest, whether you're taller or shorter. Okay, so every one of these gemstones, it's an energy necklace. Every one of these gemstones has a meaning. So without going through the meaning of each one individually, I'm gonna tell you what they mean together. Protection, motivation, leadership, courage, awareness, and personal growth. So now you're getting the obelisk design, which is a timeless design. I mean, look up Cleopatra's Needle. You're gonna be so excited that you got the necklace. You've got all of the colors of the genuine exotic gemstones. You have the golds in there, which is the 18-karat gold plate over the sterling silver. And then you have the Amazonite, which is so incredibly beautiful. You know, by taking this necklace and putting it, wearing it, and then when you're not wearing it, hanging it in your home so that you can see, you are really putting out that energy that you need to bring into your home and bring into your life. So when you're not wearing this, don't hide it in the jewelry box. Hang it from a hook or a doorknob, or maybe by your bed on a drawer. This is a necklace that should decorate your life, your home.
And if you scoot up just a tiny bit, you'll notice that oversized gold toggle so that you can easily double and layer it up and change up its dimension, change up where it sits on you when you wear it. You can wear it long and lean as a 30-inch, or you can double it up like Kate has now. And then that striking Cleopatra needle, I mean, it really, you know, a lot of times architecture informs jewelry. A lot of times history brings us the very, very finest pieces and stories, and you guys are loving it. So, like Carol said, it's one of her fastest selling pieces on hsn.com. We are now talking about, with calls coming in, you're gonna see on your screen right now, we're gonna show you there's 210 left. I have about 150 callers calling in. For $40, take it home. It is a gorgeous collectible. I mean, it is so many different stones all in one, and it's wearable and unique and different.
And the gemstone, by the way, the gemstone beads, I'm sorry we didn't tell you, are jasper, and this is strung on what's called soft flex, which is one of the big things that I'm using now. Soft flex moves like, it's a very, very thin metal. It's incredibly sturdy, but it moves like silk.
So it's last call. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna stay here for one more second. We're being told that officially that there will not be enough to continue to live on hsn.com. The story is exquisite. The look and design is absolutely gorgeous. And you know, when we move into the fall and you start to see colors fall out of both nature and out of fashion, to be able to just have that beautiful spray of color and vibrancy and personality and life, it makes for a piece that's captivating, that you look forward to wearing, that you're excited to have. And I truly believe it feels like a gallery-worthy piece that's worth a lot more than what you're paying for it tonight.
It does, and it's got that crystalline shape, that obelisk shape. There's so much energy in that necklace, so much strength, so much protection, so much symbolism, Everything that we want to draw into our lives, every bit of energy that we want to draw into our lives is in one of those gemstones. I selected them very carefully. So when you get this home, you'll look up the meaning, please, of each one of the gemstones, and you are going to be so happy that not only did you get this super cool, super chic, amazing piece of jewelry that will be the showstopper that everybody will be talking about, you're also going to know that resting on your heart is strength.
So here's what we're gonna do. We don't wanna turn anybody away. We officially have about 150 in line to grab the final quantities of these. What we're gonna do with our last moment here is one last peek at Carol's new favorite ring, of Carol's brand